being in a relationship with a married man. You said you loved me. Whoa. So when he slid in the bed behind me and grabbed me by the waist to toot that ass up, I could already tell that he was, ready to go. So he laid there and I was like, okay, kind of hesitant about what was happening because how we go from eyeballing each other to now you in the bed behind me. After about 30 seconds, I feel my shorts go down and the little thing, you know what I'm saying? Get the sliding. 1 stroke. 2 stroke. 3 stroke. After the third one, I thought we was full-fledged in it, getting ready to go, getting ready to do whatever it was that we was doing. Hell, everybody else in the house was asleep. So when that 4th quarter pressure came through, he was like, hold on. I gotta stop. I'm like, why? What's up? He told me, yeah, I can't bust in you. You right, because we don't need no kids running around here. So I understood. So he got up, he pulled his shorts up. I went ahead and slid my pants up, laying on the side of the bed. I rolled over to him. He was like, where your phone at? It's right here. I whisked it out, gave it to him. Beep, 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 beep. Hit me up sometime. So I feel like, okay, step 1 of the mission is accomplished because now you know I got that Wetbox 3000. And not to play on your mind, but you're going to be coming back because now you want to know if the bottom half is just as good as the top half, meaning intellectually, am I connectable? Of course, the conversations were deep. We weren't always just talking about coitus and fellatio and things of that nature. So I was able to connect to him on a different level. As time goes on and things was happening and the communication was getting better and more intense and a little longer and text messages turned to phone calls turned to FaceTimes, he had told me to pull up one day. When he told me to pull up, he said when I got there, park my car on the other end of the trailer by the old basketball court that's out there. So when I pulled up, I pulled in, I turned off my lights, I pulled back there. When I got out of the car, my door was closed very silently so that whomever was in the bedroom on that end of the trailer did not hear me. Now, one thing I noticed was that why is your vehicle not parked where all the other vehicles are parked? Why is your vehicle parked over there by the trees? I ain't think too much of it. Sure, we got in the car, we sat there, we chit-chatted, we talked. But one thing about me is I'm nosy as a motherfucker. So I get to looking around in the car and I realize that it's a towel on the back seat. Now, mind y'all, we have been having conversation, we have been chit-chatting, we have been talking. But it's like every time we came together, God was spreading the legs. What? So after about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes of us talking and everything, he was like, you want to join me in the back seat? You know I want to join you in the back seat. Well, come on, let's get back here. So when we got back there, we sat on the second row seat. We sitting there, we talking again. What is we talking about right here that we couldn't finish talking about in the beginning? And he was like, go on, sit back there on that last seat, on that tab, preferably. You want to hit the next part? Links in the bio. Go get you a book. My second book is available as well. Now, you know I got to keep it real filtered, but if you want all the deep sex scenes, they in this book. Links in the bio. Go get you. 5 of being in a relationship with a married man. You said you love me. Whoa. Disclaimer. Only because of the protections of what I know is going on, dealing with the situation, whatever. I will not be releasing names of said whom. If you know who I'm talking about and you put a name on it, then that's your ass, Mr. Postman, not mine. Now back to the story. I'm on the 3rd row seat. My legs start to go their separate ways. His body coming in between. I get the kisses from heel to heel to heel to heel. We working it on our way down, and the fellatio was the best fellatio I've ever had. Now, mind you, I was only 19, so I probably wasn't doing it all the time. It was probably, if I'm not mistaken, one of the newer things that had started to transpire. But anyways, one thing led to another. We was in the back, going full-fledged. About 20, 25, 30 minutes of excruciating, gruesome, therapeutic, pleasuring activities are going on. I reach over and I touch the window and I come back and I realize my hand's wet. I look over and I don't realize we done sweated in the whole vehicle. So he sat back on his knees after everything was done and grabbed the towel from under me, wiped his face and everything. Of course, I went ahead and I got dressed. He got dressed too. Gave him a hug, jumped out of the car, and got in my car. Now, I guess he didn't want to go in the house and he followed me to my car. He got into the passenger seat. When he got into the passenger seat, I actually bagged my car out and pulled it right up to the head of the beginning of the trailer when you pull it into the yard. Now, this is crazy because we heard somebody coming out the house. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if this person was going to work, if they were going to go get something from the store because maybe there was an emergency going on. I'm not really sure. But he did come over to the window and realized that Light Bright was sitting in the car with me. I looked at him. Light Bright looked at him. He ain't say nothing. The man kept going. Now, I said I wasn't going to get too deep and too gruesome in these stories, but I got people coming for my neck, and now I feel like I got to cock the ammunition and fire at everybody. After the little encounter with the person that came out the house, and they turned around and went on a very merry way wherever they went. We sat there and we talked just a little bit longer. I went ahead and proposed the question of, I live in Shreveport off of Hillary Huckabee that runs perpendicular to the Cooper Road. Yeah, what's up? You can pull up to the house. There ain't no problem. Yeah, well, I got to get ready to go back to work. By this time, some time had passed. He was getting ready to go back into the working field. I was like, all right, that's cool. He had said that, of course, we would FaceTime, we would talk whenever he came home from work or off the little week stints that was going on, that he would swing by to see me. And it just so happened to be after his periods of going to work, he hit me up and was like, where you at? Now, I told him I was at the house off of Hillary Huckabee, gave him the address and told him he could pull up. I want to say it was about an hour or so, and I got a text saying I'm downstairs. Now, mind you, I'm in the bathroom clipping my toenails. You want to hear the rest? Links in my bio. 6 of getting into a relationship with a married man. You said you love me. Whoa. This man sent me a text message saying that he was downstairs. I'm in the bathroom clipping my toenails, sitting on the sink. I ain't even took a shower. I ain't even got dressed. I ain't even remotely got myself presentable to be able to accommodate this man just popping up so sparingly. I jump down off the cabinet. I go and look through the blinds trying to see if I see him, and I don't even see his vehicle. So, of course, I go grab my phone. I text him back, and I'm like, bro, stop playing so much. I'm about to take a shower. So, of course, I went ahead, got undressed, took a shower because I didn't want to be smelling weird or like I had just been laying around all day when this man got here. While I'm in the shower, I heard my phone ringing. I jumped out, grabbed my phone, and I saw that it was him calling. I answered. I was like, what's up? He was like, I'm outside. Like, what apartment do you live in? And I gave him the apartment number. Now I had to go ahead, finish my shower, dry off really quick, and put some clothes on. But I was able to slide on a t-shirt and some boy shorts before he was knocking on the door. As I'm hearing the knocks on the door, my friend Leah, who was in the living room on the couch, was like, Sherelle, the door. She didn't really get that many visitors, so she already knew like whoever was coming there was for me. Unless Pepe had visitors, because she was very friendly and well known in the neighborhood. I come out of the room, my t-shirt and my boy shorts on, and I go straight to the door. Not ashamed of walking because we done did all of this, and then y'all two are girls, so it ain't nothing. When I get to the door, I open up the door. When I open it, a smile jumped across my face like, hey. He was like, hey, what's up? He came in, I told him, Leah, such and such, introduced him, and then we went ahead and went to my room. When we got in my room, he sat his bag down on my bed and then started to look around. Y'all know how y'all guys like to look around to make sure ain't nothing out of place, like no dude temporarily lives somewhere, etc., etc. I'm standing there by the door with my back against it, and I'm like, what you looking for? He responded, nothing. It's nice in here. Thank you. So he turned around and he eyeballing me, giving me that same little seductive look, and was like, so why you ain't got no clothes on? No particular reason, which was really no particular reason. I had just got out of the shower. I ain't had time to put on clothes. I came and opened the door, and now boom, I guess you're gonna watch me put on clothes. So I started walking towards him so I could go past him and go into the little section that connects my bathroom to my closet and give me some clothes. Of course, he stopped me halfway and was like, where you going? And of course started to kiss on me. I gave him a hug and just tried to blow it off because one, I had just got out of the shower and I still need to go brush my teeth. Now don't get me wrong, I did wake up in the morning and I had already brushed my teeth, but y'all know how it is. When your boys or your dudes coming over, you brush your teeth. So I said, I need to go brush my teeth. He was like, nah, you good, and lifted my face up to me and started kissing me. One thing led to another, and we ended up on the bed, and all you hear is my friend Leah was like, Sherelle, I hear you. I put my hand against his torso. I was like, wait. Part 7 on the way.